Alrighty, what's up metalheads? Peter Gilmore here for another video right here, apropos on Metal God 669. Thank you all for watching. As always, make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there, dude, in my pants, in the description box below, on this channel and on my other channels as well, which you all know, or in my pants, in the description box. Don't forget to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap, slap, and beat that bell to death. And turn on all notifications so you never ever, if you don't hit that bell, you will never ever miss an upload. Well, if you don't hit the bell, you will miss an upload. But if you hit the bell, turn on all notifications, you'll never ever miss an upload. Unless YouTube decides not to send out my videos to you, which they basically don't, because the notification system is bullshit. Or as we say in the biz, bull funky. But it is what it is. So do it now. Is this your first time watching? Welcome to the party, pal! Thank you for watching. If it's your first time watching, thank you for joining. Don't forget to smash that like button to death. Smash the subscribe button as well on this channel. Show my other channels some love, which are all down in the description box. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to share the video all over the internet, wherever you feel like sharing it. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Rumble, Dailymotion, Google+, whatever. Anywhere on the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell and to get notified. Simple as that. And it is pretty much what it is. And that's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful, sunny Sunday evening, well, not Sunday, Saturday evening, March the 26th, 2022, just about 6 o'clock here in the Northeast, or wherever you may be. Nice and sunny day here, a little bit chillier than yesterday, which was about 62 degrees. Right now it's 51. Gonna turn really cold this weekend. And that's pretty much it. Monday's gonna feel like winter again. You know, a week into spring, we're talking about, you know, flurries and wind chills and shit. It's gonna be 32 to 35 degrees on Monday. And then doesn't get back up to normal spring weather until this next weekend. So get that. But yeah, so spring's starting off a little bit slow, as it usually does. And April's about to start on Friday. And you know what April does? April showers. So it's going to rain a lot in April. And then hopefully May, when May 1st hits, we'll be hitting like 80-degree weather in the shade. You don't have to worry about the rain. So get that. But it is what it is. But hopefully you all had a great day. And if not, too bad for you. But it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, this is the first of 2 videos coming your way. After I do this video, I'm gonna set up my live stream on my Peter fucking Gilmore channel. So check out the channel down below and hit the bell. I'm going to do another twofer for you, like I did yesterday on my Kill the Demons channel, with my Raw and SmackDown review on that channel, so get that out of the way. So, after this video, on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, I will be doing my Dynamite and Rampage review for AEW. And, pretty much, that's all I gotta say about that. So, we'll see what happens with that. I think I did my NXT review. I think I did my NXT review already, so we'll move on. Yeah, I did NXT because I know Io and Kaylee Ray won the Dusty Rhodes Classic, so I talked about that. Alright, so later on, in about 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'll be doing my AEW Dynamite and Rampage review for this week. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that, so check it out. And that's that. Alright, I already wasted 5 minutes of your time, but it is what it is. I don't care. If you don't like it, fuck you! And that's that. Alright, as the title below says on video number 1 of the day. Now, I talked about this a little bit last night on my Raw and SmackDown review on the Killer Demons channel, so you can go watch that after this. But as the title below says, I want to give a proper tribute video to the one and only Taylor Hawkins, who sadly passed away last night at the age of 50. I said 40, but it's 50, so my bad. But yeah, Taylor Hawkins of the Foo Fighters passed away yesterday at the age of 50. Still no cause of death as of yet, but it could be drug related. He did a lot of. He was known to do some heroin back in the day, so that might have caught up to him, or it was maybe I don't think it was natural causes or anything like that, because he's 50, so it could be anything. I mean, like when Bob Saget died, we thought it was just he fell in his hotel room, and next thing we know, he had a brain hemorrhage and all that other shit. So that's how Bob Saget died. So, but probably the next day or two, next coming days, probably on Blabbermouth or Loudwire or any TMZ or any website, though we'll talk about the cause of death for Taylor Hawkins. But I'm thinking, from what I have seen online, that he had some his demons. He was doing heroin, what a lot of rockers did back in the 80s, and up to now they're still doing drugs. Which is just why you want to do drugs and just kill your life and kill your body, and then it'll catch up to you later on. Unless you're Ozzy, you do a lot of drugs way back when, and then, you're 72, almost 73 years old, and you're still kicking ass! But I digress. So anyway, yeah, I just want to do a video about Taylor Hawkins passing away last night. Just a little bit more insight for you people, and I want to do a proper video, because I only talked about maybe 5-10 minutes at most about his death and everything like that. So, for those of you who don't know, Taylor Hawkins was the drummer of one of the prominent rock bands in the 2000s and up to now, the Foo Fighters, or you want to call them the DGs, their little side project covering the Bee Gees, and Dave Grohl's little other side project, Demon 666, I think it was called, where he's at his house and stuff like that. But mostly he was the drummer behind the drum set, playing the skins and everything, banging those skins, as we like to say in the business. But sadly, he passed away at the age of 50 last night. It was a shock to us all. I heard this on the Joe Cronin show. Big ups to my good buddy Joe Cronin. Somebody in his chat said R.I.P. Taylor Hawkins of the Foo Fighters. I'm like, when did he die? I'm like, you know how these things go. People go online and on social media or on YouTube. It's like, hey, this person died just today. And then we have to, because it could be clickbait. And we know a lot of clickbaiters on the internet. But so I took this with a grain of salt. So I was like, yeah, this ain't true. This ain't true. But doing some research, because that's what I do. That's what I do! And, so I went to Wikipedia. I went on TMZ. Couldn't find anything on TMZ. So, I was like, okay, strike one there. Then I go on Blabbermouth. Then I went on Loudwire.com. And it was actually true that Taylor Hawkins passed away last night. Then I went on Wikipedia just to make sure. And then on Wikipedia, if you go on his Wikipedia page, it shows his date of birth and March 25th, 2022, which was the day he died. But, so, I was like, crap, man, motherfucking drummer dies. So, I mean, another great person that shouldn't dies too soon. You know, we lost Eddie Van Halen in his 60s. We lost Joey Jordison last year, and he was very young. He was like my age. And now Taylor Hawkins passed away around my age. I'm 45, so he was 50 when he died. So a lot of these, these youngins, as we call them, are just dropping like flies these days. But so man, I'm not in great health as it is. So hopefully I can reach 50, and beyond. But I will never die. I'm immortal, so I'm hoping to go at least another 45 years. 30, 45 years at most. 45, hopefully. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not up to me. It's up to, who, upstairs. So. But I just hope I can live at least, another 35, 45 years. I hope I can get to 80, maybe 90, maybe 95. Who knows? But, my my part of the family, my nana died in her 80s. My aunt, one of my aunts, died in her around the same time, around the same age, 80. My grandmother on my dad's side, she died in her 80s. My grandfather on my dad's side, he died in his 80s. My godmother, one of my aunts, she died, I think, around her 60s. And, a couple of my other uncles and aunts, they died in their 90s. My grandfather, my nonna, my mom's father, I call him my pop-pop, my nonna, if you're Italian, he died he died in his 90s, I think in 93 or 95, something like that. So he lived a pretty long life, So my family, some die young, some die, old, like 95. I'm hoping I can get to about 90, 95, but we'll see. My parents are not getting any younger. My mom just hit 75. My dad's gonna hit 75 in October. The missus is not getting any younger. I'm not gonna tell you her age, but most of you know. Most of you trolls know, because you like to do your background checks and everything, but so Rosa is a little bit older than me. So, but it is what it is. Age is just a number. Doesn't matter if she's 55, 65, 75, I still love her, but it is what it is. But that's pretty much it. Doesn't matter what age you are. Age is just a number. If you love someone, as long as it's of age, of course, that's pretty much it. But yeah, so so I know my parents don't got much time left. I'm hoping at least 10, maybe 15, at most maybe 20 years left. But I know it's going to be hard for when especially when my mom goes, because I'm so, I'm not saying I'm a mama's boy or anything like that, but me and my mom have a great relationship. Me and my dad, we're getting there. I still love my dad, even though he's kind of a pain in my butt sometimes. But, when my parents go, I just feel like, and I still have my cousins, my aunts and my uncles are up in age. So basically when my parents go, I may not have a support system besides a few of my uncles and aunts, my cousins. They'll be around, but I'll probably be with Rosa anyway in Florida, so I really don't I'll miss my mom to death because I talk to her almost every day, so it'll be hard to just go through the day and not talk to my mom, because I'll be thinking about her so much. It's like thinking about, who? My brother from another mother, who I think about almost every day, so. And he died around my age, so. But it is what it is. But anyway, let me get to Taylor Hawkins before I don't talk at all about it. So anyway, for those of you who don't know who Taylor Hawkins is, like I said, he was the drummer for the Foo Fighters from the second album up until now. He started on The Color and the Shape up until their recent album. They were about to do a South American tour, and I think that they're having a concert in Bogota, Colombia. And last night, the Foo Fighters announced that he has passed away. And that's that. But for those of you who don't know, before he was in the Foo Fighters, he was in a little group with a very well-known singer you may know and love, named Alanis Morissette. You know, the you all I know chick, you know. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Yeah, he was in that band. I didn't even know that until I read the bio and everything. So yeah, he was in he got discovered in Alanis Morissette's band, and then I think Dave Grohl somehow met him and asked him to join the band. I was like, why not? And he's been in the band ever since. It's always in the videos. He dresses up like a chick in some of the videos, especially with for Everlong. And he dressed up as a woman in the Learning to Fly video. But he's a pretty good singer too. He's very, very talented singer. He sang backup on most of the the Foo Fighters songs and everything, like The Pretender and some other songs. And then when they did a show in London, he went on stage and did the lead vocals with Jimmy Page and not John. I was thinking of John Bonham. I forgot the bass player for Led Zeppelin. I forgot his name. John St. James. I think his name is. I forget what his name is. But yeah, so he lived out his dreams because he loves Led Zeppelin. So him, Jimmy Page, and company, the surviving members of Led Zeppelin, which were Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, and the bass player. But the bass player and Jimmy Page and Taylor Hawkins did rock and roll. Been a long time since rock and roll. So they did that. It was amazing. And he lived out his dreams and everything like that. He played those skins like no other. I'm not saying he was like a John Bonham or a Neil Peart. Not Peart. Peart. Eddie Trunk still won't live that down. Yeah, so he was a pretty good drummer. I think he's probably an underrated drummer. And there's a lot of underrated drummers in the rock metal realm. But he's up there with the likes of Neil Peart, John Bonham, Jason Bonham, guys like that, Carmine Appice, Vinny Appice, even Nick Mason of Pink Floyd, and then the new school drummers, like Nico from Iron Maiden, and Jeff Fab, who's another underrated drummer. He's in Black Label Society now. He wasn't in this moment, but very talented. Very, very talented guy, and I'm just sad that he's gone at a pretty ripe age of right down the middle of that, like Bill Alfonso says, 50 years old. So he lived half his life, and he did it very, very well. He's survived by his wife and kids. That sucks. That sucks, man. For the kids to lose their father at, I don't know how old the kids were, and for his wife, who's smoking hot, but to lose their husband at a young age, not always pleasant. So my heart and my condolences go out to the Hawkins family, his wife and kids, and to all the Foo Fighters family, the fans, Dave Grohl especially, Pat Smear, and the rest of the band. My thoughts and prayers go out to them. I would think they're going to continue on. I would think, just out of respect for Taylor. I don't know who they're going to get. I don't think anybody can kind of replicate and replace him. I really don't. It's just gonna be hard. Just gonna be weird. For, when they play the Pretender. To hear him say, "One of these days, but not like the other," stuff like that, right? So it's just gonna be kind of weird to go to a Foo Fighters concert and not see Taylor Hawkins, banging those freaking skins and the cymbals and everything like a madman. But it is what it is. So that's all I gotta say about that. So in his passing, various musicians, stars have come out and went on Twitter and Instagram and social media to pay tribute to Taylor. And that's that. So I'm going to read the story from Yahoo Entertainment. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So let me get to this real quick. Like I said, the Foo Fighters drummer passing was confirmed in a March 25th statement from the band, who was set to perform in Bogota, Colombia on their South American tour, which I don't know if it started already or was about to start. This is the quote from the band. "The Foo Fighters family is devastated by the tragic and untimely loss of our beloved Taylor Hawkins. His musical spirit and infectious laughter will live on with all of us forever. Our hearts go out to his wife, children, and family, and we ask that their privacy be treated with the utmost respect in this unimaginably difficult time." Basic statement for anybody that has passed away. They want to keep the family's privacy. Let them mourn and don't bother them. All that shit. So we get that. So the family's grieving right now. They want to keep their privacy. I assume the band as well. So, but we'll probably be hearing from Dave Grohl in the next couple of days about that. But anyway, following the news, social media was flooded with tributes to the musician from fans as well as friends and peers in the entertainment industry. So we heard from Mick Jagger, Mr. Mick Jagger himself. Guy's still alive, that guy. God bless Mick Jagger. Guy's like 90. I don't know. Mick Jagger of the Rolling Bones. He said on Twitter, "So incredibly sad to hear of the passing of Taylor Hawkins. My thoughts are with his family and the band at this time." Simple, straight to the point. That's that. So we also heard from John Stamos, Jesse Kasopoulos himself, who, he was already grieving with his friend Bob Saget's death like about a couple months ago, and he was good friends with Taylor, and he tweeted, "This was Taylor Hawkins' last text to me," and I quote, "Yeah, we've yet to fully have a hang. Gotta put that shit together before we die. Wise words from my friend. Put that shit together. I'm so fucking sad. Another one gone too soon." So, not only did, John Stamos lose one of his best friends, Taylor Hawkins, but he also lost Bob Saget, who we all know from Full House and Fuller House, which is on the GAC network, if you have cable. Which is like a Paramount channel, but you can watch it on Paramount Plus, too, so. And Netflix, so. It is what it is. So, yeah, I feel bad for John Stamos. And that's that. We also heard from our good buddy, Axl Rose. Hi, Axl! Hi, Axl! Bye, Axl! Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses. He got in the action, and he wrote, and I quote, "Shocked and saddened to hear of the passing of Taylor Hawkins, who's a really great guy, drummer and family man," not and, we know what the N, and family man, "was always great to see him." Yeah, I bet. Was looking forward to seeing him and everyone in Daytona, that's Florida. Truly saddened. My deepest condolences to his family, the Foo Fighters, and their fans. I assume that the whole Daytona thing, maybe the Daytona 500, or maybe Taylor lives in Daytona, I don't know. Yeah, well, at least Axl shows some compassion. The whole history with, Dave Grohl and Nirvana and Guns N' Roses back in the early 90s. We all remember that. I don't want to have to tell you that, but it is what it is. So yeah, so Axl gets on it. So nice little tribute from Axl. Questlove of Jimmy Fallon Show and The Roots. He said, "I'm so sad about this man. Coolest dude ever. God bless and comfort his family, his bandmates, his friends, and all his loved ones. Taylor Hawkins, rest in beats." Not peace, beats. Hashtag Taylor Hawkins. And that's coming from Questlove of The Roots and the Jimmy Fallon Show. So we get that. We got a couple others. Nickelback, of all bands, Nickelback, they wrote in a statement on the band's official Twitter account, at Nickelback, of course, in utter disbelief at the news of Taylor Hawkins, our deepest condolences to his family, his bandmates, his team, his friends, and everyone that was ever touched by the music he created with at Foo Fighters, at Alanis Morissette, or at Alanis, and so many others. This is incredibly sad. This is coming from Nickelback. So, and if you hate Nickelback, well, fuck you. That's that. Billy Corgan and the Smashing Pumpkins sent their condolences on Twitter. They expressed their condolences, writing on Twitter, alongside a photo of Hawkins behind the drum set. They say, and I quote, "Our deepest sympathies to Taylor's family, his fans, and of course his band," meaning the Foo Fighters. Taylor Hawkins, born 1972, died in 2022, so he just celebrated his 50th birthday. What a way to go, man. I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but just sad to go the way he did. So we got that. And finally, here's somebody I never thought would have said something on Twitter. Ozzy Osbourne, our good buddy Uncle Ozzy. Ozzy wrote on Twitter, at Taylor Hawkins was truly a great person, an amazing musician. My heart, my love, and my condolences go out to his wife, his children, his family, his band, and his fans. See you on the other side. Nice reference to one of his songs, See You on the Other Side, from Osmosis. So we get that. So that's basically it for that. And I'm really in shock to hear that Taylor Hawkins has passed away. I never went to see the Foo Fighters. I never have seen the Foo Fighters live. It sucks. Now that, if I ever do see the Foo Fighters, it's gonna suck because, I'll be wanting to see Taylor bang those skins and cymbals and sing The Pretender and everything. It's not gonna be the same, but, as long as his music lives on, that's all that matters, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, as I always do on my Rest in Peace videos, I want to take a moment to do a ceremonial toast. I got Coke this time, but it is what it is. So I'm going to take a ceremonial toast to the life and memory of Taylor Hawkins. May you be banging those skins, banging those drums behind the drum set in heaven with John Bonham, Keith Moon, Randy Castillo, and Neil Peart and all the other drummers in heaven, and that humongous, it's huge, it's very huge, that huge concert hall in the sky with guys like Eddie Van Halen and Jimi Hendrix and all that shit. He's having a ball up there now, but to Taylor Hawkins, rest in peace, my brother, and I hope to see you soon. Well, not too soon, but I hope to see you when I get there. Cheers, my friend. And that's it. Alright, so that's it for my video. Thank you all for watching. Leave me your thoughts and memories of Taylor down below in the comments section. If you want to do a video reply, you're more than welcome to. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, once again, Taylor Hawkins has passed away at the age of 50. Prominent drummer for the Foo Fighters and Alanis Morissette. And just sad that he has passed away at such a young age. 50's not old, ladies and gentlemen. 50's not old. It's right down the middle. So, he lived half his life. I basically lived almost half my life too. So I'm at 45. Hopefully I'll get to 50 and beyond, but we'll see. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, thank you all for watching. And to Taylor Hawkins, I hope you're listening to this video in heaven, or you're watching this video in heaven. All I gotta say to you, Taylor, is rock on and rock hard with your coat. You know, like Lemmy says, you know, hope you're having fun with Lemmy and company. But yeah, Taylor, rock on and rock hard. And to the fans of the Foo Fighters, you know, my condolences go out to you. To Dave Grohl, my condolences go out to you. I know you're hurting in this time of need because you lost a drummer. You know, after, you know, years ago we lost Kurt Cobain, one of his best friends. And now he loses another best friend in, you know, Taylor, his drummer. I don't know what he's going to do now, but hopefully he can continue on in Taylor's memory with awesome music from the Foo Fighters. And we'll see what happens with that. So that's all I got to say about that. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to set up my live stream for my wrestling review in a little bit. But for now, I'm Peter Gilmore, once again saying rock on and rock hard. And I'll see you motherfuckers next time. Peace and rock on.